Hey, back at it again. So today I want to talk about preparation and controlling what you say, your perception on things, right? Let me tell you what happened. I'm in school for x-rays, right? So while you're in school, my program that I'm in, you need to do a CT rotation, right? That's CAT scan. So CAT scan has, the computer stuff, the patient stuff, and then everything all around it. So while you're in the program, it is required that you get a venipuncture. Now that's sticking somebody with a needle and getting some blood, right? Now, I'm a firm believer that you have to watch what you say, right? If you say that you're nervous, you're gonna be nervous. If you say you're not ready, you're not ready. If you say you're confident, that's on you, right? So it's a 3-week rotation. As the week goes by, all my classmates are asking me, when are you gonna do your venipuncture? When are you gonna get your IV done? Stuff like that. I'm like, when I'm ready, I'm gonna do it. In my mind, I'm like, if it pops up, I'll do it, whatever. I'm all for it. And they're like, oh, don't be scared. They're throwing words in my head and I'm trying to block it. I'm trying to zone in and keep in the right kind of mindset. So when it happens, I won't be shook, right? So as the 3 weeks go by, unfortunately, I waited to the last day to get mine, right? So last day, there's no running. I got to get it done today or else, something, right? So the time comes and get a patient, and my classmate, she said, oh, you got to do it now. And I catch on to things, I'm empathetic. So her voice sounded like a nervousness kind of thing. Try to block it, but it hit me. I'm like, it really is. I'm like, oh man, time's coming. And, I put it off for so long. And, I've never done this before. I have no hospital experience. So this program just indulged me in a whole bunch of patient stuff, right? And I don't like hurting people. I don't want anybody hurting me. I wouldn't put that on anybody else. So it was time. The patient got on the table and I had my instructor told me to get all this stuff out. I'm like, man. So I'm like, okay. I put all the stuff down. He's talking to me. And all I can remember is all the words saying scared, nervous, don't mess up. All these negative things. And they're all getting to me. And the instructors, they're like, it's okay, be calm and everything like that. First day is always nervous for everybody, but it's okay, don't be nervous, you could do it. And now I'm not listening to positive talk. I still hold on to the negative talk. Long story short, I get it done, cool. Everything is easier than I thought. Now, what if the story went a different way, right? What if I kept my confidence, I kept my composure. I said, okay, even though I haven't done it before, what if I kept my composure? What if I went in there with confidence, put everything down, and just did it, right? It's all because you have to control your self-talk. You have to control the everything that you hear inside, because the more you say it, the more you make it true, right? If you keep saying, oh, I'm nervous, you're gonna be nervous. If you keep saying, it's all right, I'm excited, can't wait, even though you are nervous, you kept telling yourself that, and now it's a different emotion. It might have the same feeling, but it's a different emotion, right? We get our feelings because, somebody told you, if you feel this way, this is the word for it, and this is what comes with it, like sadness and happiness, All that stuff comes in because somebody else told you that this is what it's called and this is how you feel. So you attach that feeling to what it's called and remember how everything goes. Now, I also want to talk about preparation, right? If I was prepared for the venipuncture, what do you think would have happened? Right? Even though I've never done it before, but I did the simulations in my mind over and over and over. You get this, you do this, you do this, you do that. You know, all that. Everything would have been fine. I might have been nervous because I'd never done it before, but I would have been prepared, right? And the actions would have flowed easily, right? Now it's just like taking a test. You don't know what information is going to be on the test, but if you study day in and day out and know the information, you're ready for any kind of question ever available because you went through the simulations through your head. You ask yourself, what questions would I give if I was doing the test? And you were ready, you prepared for it, even though you've never taken the test before. When you get the test in front of you, yeah, you might feel uneasy or whatever, but as soon as you get going, it starts flowing. Oh, I know this. Oh, I know this. Oh, I know this. See? Now, all this is to say, we need to start preparing ourselves for an event, and we need to start talking to ourselves differently, right? We come from a society that misery loves company. Hate that talk. I hate that talk. You know, I'm always throwing out positivity. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I would say you can do it before I could say I can do it, right? I say a lot of good things about myself. Whether it be true or not, I don't care. But talk good to yourself, man. Say you're good enough. Say you're great, you know? Say you're strong. You know, we need to start lifting ourselves up. You know, you can't pour a cup of water without water, right? You sound hypocritical. You are hypocritical if you're saying you can do it, but you don't believe you can do it. Let me flip the words. If I say you can do it, but I don't say I can do it, I'm a hypocrite. There you go. So let's start preparing ourselves, right? Do the simulations in your head. Be prepared. Even if it's not exactly, go back to the test. Even if it's not exactly how you expect it to be because you did the simulations in your head, it's okay. You're close enough to say, okay, this is close to what I was saying before. Let me try something like this. And you're well knowledgeable enough to know that if it's like this and I said it like this, all I got to do is tweak a little things over here and I'll be over here. Simple as that. Or, you know, multiple choice. Choose C. Easy as that. So all that to say, let's start preparing ourselves. Control your self-talk. No more negative conversations to yourself. Be who you truly are designed to be. Be powerful. You're number one. That's it.